Like if you found the video valuable. The storm had come out of nowhere, waves crashing violently against the cliffs. Mira clutched her coat, trying to shield herself from the biting wind as she hurried along the narrow path to the lighthouse. She had only come to take photographs of the coast, but the sudden downpour had left her stranded, drenched, and cold. As she reached the lighthouse, she pushed open the heavy door, grateful for the warmth inside. To her surprise, she wasn't alone. A man stood by the window, tracing the stormy horizon with his fingers. His dark hair was damp, and his jacket was covered in raindrops. "Oh, sorry, I didn't expect anyone else here," she stammered, her voice nearly lost amid the wind howling outside. "No worries," he replied with a gentle smile. "I got stuck too. The storm came faster than I thought." He introduced himself as Arjun. Mira noticed the calm in his eyes, a contrast to the chaos outside. They shared a quiet laugh at their mutual misfortune as the storm raged on, and for a moment, it felt as if the lighthouse itself had become a world apart from reality. Arjun brewed tea in the tiny kitchen, the aroma filling the lighthouse's cozy room. Mira watched him, her curiosity mingling with an inexplicable sense of comfort. They began to talk, tentatively at first, then with increasing ease. Stories of childhood, travels, and dreams unfolded between them. Mira discovered that Arjun had once been a sailor, chasing storms across distant oceans, while she confessed her love for capturing fleeting moments with her camera. Hours passed like minutes. The storm outside showed no sign of relenting, but inside, time seemed to have paused. Their laughter echoed against the walls, mingling with the soft hum of the lighthouse lamp. As midnight approached, they found themselves on the small balcony, watching lightning illuminate the churning sea. "You're brave," Mira said, shivering slightly. "Being out there in this storm." Arjun smiled, brushing a damp strand of hair from her face. "I'm not so brave now that you're here. Somehow, it feels safer." Mira's heart fluttered, and for the first time in weeks, she felt an unexpected warmth. They stood together in silence, listening to the storm, the world outside reduced to roaring wind and crashing waves. Eventually, the rain slowed to a drizzle. Dawn was still hours away, but the storm had passed enough for the tide to calm. Mira realized she had spent the entire night sharing herself with a stranger, yet it felt like she had known him forever. As they prepared to leave, the first light of morning touched the horizon. The storm clouds parted, revealing a pale, golden glow over the sea. Mira turned to Arjun. "I don't even know if we'll meet again," she said softly. "Maybe we will," he replied, his hand brushing hers. "Maybe some encounters are meant to change us, even if they're brief." Mira smiled, feeling a mixture of hope and melancholy. They walked down the lighthouse steps together, footprints trailing behind them in the wet sand. Though the night was ending, the memory of their encounter lingered like a song, a melody she would carry with her, long after the waves had erased their traces from the shore. Some meetings are fleeting, some storms are temporary, but sometimes, in the quietest of nights, hearts collide in ways that no morning can undo.